Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie for those of you that don't know me. And today we're actually finishing up the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection. And we're doing the Dark Magic. Please excuse my nails. Oh my goodness. We're doing the darkest palette, which is the more blue-green palette. This looks gorgeous. As you can see, I've swatched a couple of shades. And they look really good. I'm actually pretty excited to do this. excited. Let me talk correctly. So I did already prime my eyelids, did my foundation, concealer, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in. So far I've liked 2 out of 4. So hopefully we make it 3 out of 4. And that way I didn't just spend, oh shit. Sorry if you guys can hear some snoring in the background. All of my dogs are sleeping. This is the only palette out of the 4 that has a bone, more like a bone setting powder or setting shadow, and it's this poof shade right here in the corner. So I will go ahead and set my eyelids with that. I always like to set my eyelids. It's kind of rare when I don't. And I did use a Wet n Wild, I think it's a large concealer brush or something like that. I just like to set my eyelids with that. Going in with a ABH Cosmetics V19 brush, and this is a blending brush, a really fluffy blending brush. And I'm guessing I'm going in with the shade, which is this poopy brown shade. I want to say like poopy brown shade, but alright. I'm just gonna see, I don't know what to do today. Okay, I'm just going in with the shadow. I haven't used this palette at all. And I'm using that as my transition shade, just because I do like to apply a transition shade every time. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That's my Baba snoring. My sister just told me that all my looks come out dark, but then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something lighter. I look at this and I'm like, no, not happening. So I had very bad luck with a shade. It's like this one in the Armed and Gorgeous palette, so I'm kind of scared to go into it. I don't think was dark enough to go into like one of these shades afterwards. I feel like I need something in between. So I'm gonna go into Potion, which is that mossy green. And I'm using this Ipsy T35 Precise Blending Brush. So I'm gonna place that right under that transition shade. I'm just going slowly. That's why I'm using this smaller blending brush. Just wanna be a little more precise. So we have Top Secret from the Armed and Gorgeous, and we have Potion from the, what is this one called? Sorry, Dark Magic palette. Extremely similar. So I'll swatch them. So this is Potion, and this is Top Secret. So Top Secret is my middle finger. Looks a lot darker than Potion. So this is Top Secret, and this is Potion. Very similar, and Potion is just working a million times better. So let's keep playing with it and we'll see. Just gonna keep adding to build it up a little bit. I'm going so slowly. I don't want to add too much at once. And I'm going back into my blending brush and into that shade. I'm just blending off the edges. I mean, I haven't added as much as I did add on that video, but so far it's not patchy, it's even, it's blending easily, it's so much better. So I don't know what the problem is with the other shade, to be honest with you. I am finding that I do need to go back into that shade in order to blend out the edge. That could just be my blending skills. No, I'm not very skilled. I'm going in with this even smaller brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 17 brush, and into the shade Inside Job, which is this green one right here. Tap off any excess because I'm already wearing my foundation and all that, and I really don't want to have a lot of fallout. So I'm just gonna add that into my outer V. I don't see any fallout so far, so that's a good sign. Wow, that's pretty. That's very green. I like that. And I'm just sort of tapping it in and then just kind of wiggling my brush just to blend it a little bit. But I do like that. I do seem to be liking green looks lately. Like, this is the third one I do. I don't know. Going back into Potion, that mossy green, and just blending the edges of that. I really like this Inside Job shade. It's so pretty. A phone call. I don't know what I was saying. Oh my gosh. I am taking my time. My dog is snoring so loud. I'm sorry. I'm taking my time to build this up. I don't want to have a messy like green shadow, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna start blending the edges now with that brush that I used to apply. Alright, so this is what it's looking at like so far. Now I'm a little so we have Power Cut, which is this beautiful shade right here. I have Trickery, which is the green one that reminds me, which isn't so pigmented. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Which is this green one that reminds me of Christmas. And then we have Diversion, which is so beautiful as well. I'm going to Power Cut, which is this, I don't know what to call it. It's like a taupey silvery shade. I don't know, but it does look super shimmery and pretty. And I use a flat shader brush. My favorite brush lately has been the Morphe. This is a new one. Let me just get it out. So I haven't cleaned the other ones. My dog is having the deepest sleep ever. Like, it's the Morphe M124. So it's this small one. And what I'm gonna do is just straight up wet my brush. So I'm grabbing Power Cut and I'm wetting my brush using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. That's very pretty. It's very sparkly. I like that. This just screams Christmas to me. As you can tell, I sort of just made sure to make a nice precise line. The dog snoring really like throws me off. I kind of want to stare at him every time. This shade did give me a little bit of fallout. Oh no. And now, I don't know if you can see all the glitter on my face. So I'll probably say do your eyes first and then your foundation. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh man. Okay. So going back into that BH Cosmetics brush and into Inside Job and just blending the two shades together. There's literally glitter all over my hair as well. And using that V20 shadow brush, blending brush, that BH Cosmetics V20 brush again, the small little tiny one. I'm gonna use the shade Potion and I'm just placing that over my lower lash line. I look a little crazy. I'm gonna line my eyes using the NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker. I don't know what happened to me. In high school, I was able to do my eyeliner in a moving car. Now, there's a fly flying by and I mess up. I'm gonna finish the eyes before I apply my falsies, and I'm gonna do something that I never show on camera, but I always do it. I do it every single time I do my makeup. I'm going into Poof, which is that light shade, light bone skin color, and I always go under my brow, like under my arch of my brow, and just kind of put a bone color or skin color powder or shadow and just kind of blend it with my finger. For my inner corners, I'm just going to use the highlighter that I used today, and this is the, oh my god, I didn't know. My dog got into it. I don't know if you can see all the nasty ass slobber. So this is the ABH and Amrezy highlighter. I'm just gonna grab it with my mystery brush and I'm placing that in my inner corners. Alright, so the lashes are still drying. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lips. I'm gonna use the Kokie lip liner in the shade Warm Nude. So it's just, and I'm just gonna line my lips. I never line my lips, but today, I don't know why, I decided to do it. And for lipstick, I'm using the Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha liquid Katsu, I think they're called. Yeah, it's just a mocha shade. So alright, so that's it for me actually. I like this quite a lot, so I'm gonna just wrap up. Let's just talk about it. Putting them all in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the truth about this little collection right here. I really like this. Such a pretty palette. It's so easy to use. Basically, this one was the easiest out of all of them to use, obviously, especially right now that we're all used to warm tone. I think that is one that you can't go wrong with. But once again, do you really need another warm tone palette in your collection? That is the real question. The next one that I used was Armed and Gorgeous, which is the green yellowish palette. I only like the palette because of Coin and Classify, which are these two very pretty shades. But once again, for 2 shades, not worth it. So I actually cannot recommend this palette. I don't think you should get it unless you want to get the whole Vault. Then it's nice to have those 2 really foily shades. For that, I use the Bling Boss, which is the purple shadows. This is see, if we didn't have this shade right here, I don't know. Okay, maybe this shade too. See, it does look a lot more purple today for some reason. I don't know. I just think that it's missing something. Maybe instead of all this, like this 3 shades that look very similar, we could have gotten another purple shade. That would have been nice, but we didn't. So I like it. I think it's worth it. I think that if you like purple shades and you just kind of want something you can travel with, this is nice. It's very pretty. I think it's going to work really good for the fall and the winter. So I'm going to keep playing with this one. I do recommend it. I do like it. It's very nice. You do have to work with it a little bit more than with other palettes, but it's fine. It works good. Now, Dark Magic. This is the one that we tried today. I think I did mention it throughout the video that I do like this. I'm upset because this green works amazing and the one in the Armed and Gorgeous doesn't. So that's very upsetting, especially because it is the same collection. So why couldn't we get the same quality of this one on that one? That would have made that palette worth it, because it's kind of the color that sort of calls your attention into it. So I do recommend 3 out of 4. Which would total $45, and the Vault is $49. So if you don't mind spending those extra $4, I think that the Vault is actually worth it. With that being said, you guys can spend your money on whatever you want. That is actually it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. It's that little red button down there. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. I know I've never mentioned it, but if you want to get notified when I upload, just make sure to click that bell. Don't forget to give this video a like and comment down below anything that you might want to see, maybe which palette you want to see more of. I'm actually very excited to be done with this because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I just wanted to get these videos done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.